I started as a rank 1 in 2022 and had to complete a certain amount of objectives till I reached the final goal, which is owning all properties and businesses. So here's what happened. I logged into my alt account and deleted this guy so I could start off fresh. So I created a new character and logged straight into GTA Online, skipping that boring tutorial. So the first objective, I need to make 200k so I can afford a high-end apartment. Now I'm shooting straight to those Simeon missions, but I forgot I still had money in the bank. So I transferred it all to the second character. Now everything is sorted. Please ignore the change of clothes. I don't know what happened. Now before going on to the Simeon missions, I need a car. Now instead of buying a garage and getting this free car, I decided to steal the fast car and equip it with a tracker and coverage. So to get some pocket change, I robbed the store. Yeah, I'm gonna need money, bruh. Lost the cops and went straight to Los Santos Customs. Now shortly after traveling to my destination, I heard something unpleasant. I look to my map and I see a damn jet heading towards my direction. So I'm freaking out, man, but then he just turned right. So now I'm safe. Nope, he came swinging to my direction again. Then he turned around. Now he's heading towards me again and then turns around. Now I'm confused. Either I'm over exaggerating or he's just playing with me. Either way, I made it to Los Santos Customs. Now I wanted to equip a tracker, but I didn't have enough money. So I just went on and started the Simeon mission. First mission, semiotics, and I'm feeling blessed, baby. Starting off with the easiest Simeon mission, joined by Vulture Kid, Said Ves Bursian, and I'm not pronouncing that, and we're off. I hitched a ride and this guy's just beat the whole ride, but we eventually make it to the airport. Now my slow ass is running to that airplane while Vulture Kid is getting rammed. I steal a car and enter the parking lot so I can lose the cops, which I eventually do. And just like that, mission success, which you'll see is very rare. Moving on. So my current amount, 15,819. Now we move on to the second mission, Sasquatched. Now I decided to travel with this dude again, but my guy was AFK, so I waited for a while. Then he started driving again and he crashed a little bit, but nothing too bad. We reached the Maze Bank Arena and the other folks are already dead, man. So Vulture Kid stops the car and I'm in a very vulnerable position. And because of that, I lost a quarter of my health, but Vulture Kid had my back, man. So I got into a monster truck and shot off. On my way there, I took the detour route because I ain't traveling so far, bruh. But in the process, I killed Mary. I'm so sorry, man. So I got there and destroyed all cars. Now the second wave, and I was heading to the second spot and one target was close by. So it's full steam ahead, baby. And I hit the wrong target. I just killed a mother of 4, damn it. So this guy just shoots off in the opposite direction, making my job harder. So I'm chasing him and he ends up juxing me. I'm always running the but I finally got him, man. And my teammates got the other half. So now we're on our way to the docks to deliver these monster trucks. And I'm driving recklessly like 99% of the player base. So I dropped mine off at the docks and everyone else followed suit. But since someone died earlier, one of us had to go all the way back and drop it off here. And I'm lazy, bruh. But it seems as if everyone was lazy too. So I manned up and just got it myself and dropped it off at the docks. Current amount, $42,849. Next mission, GTA Today 2. And this is a contender for the worst named and the most boring Simeon mission ever. It's just bums, bro. So like always, I hitched a ride with my man Vulture Kid right here, and he seems to be heading towards B. And on his way there, I realized it was more effective if I went alone. So my man crashed. And my man Vulture Kid ain't taking nonsense, bruh. What the? He ends up killing the lady that drove in front of him, which is a blessing for me since I get a free car. So I jacked it and drove to D. So I smashed the window, jacked the car and drove off. And while driving to the docks, two things happened. First, I almost got hit by the train, but I'm quick, bruh. Second, I changed the radio to Radio Mirror Park. Why? Because it's good for the soul, man. So I reached the docks and it seems as if I'm the first one to deliver the car here, which I don't mean to brag, but so knowing how this mission works, I wanted to head back to the city so I can have a head start for the next wave of vehicles. So I stole this car. I really like these mommies with and drove to this area because I never memorized the spawn locations for these vehicles. So someone dropped the last vehicle off and the second wave spawns, and I was going to go to B, but if you played this mission before, you know B is filled with trigger happy cops. Too much trigger happy cops, especially for someone my level. So I just went to D and left B for someone else, and this was easy. No bad guys shooting me, no cop. Never mind, the cops were on me, and at least the guy that caught me gave me a head start before chasing me. So I'm heading to the docks, and in order to try and lose the cops on my way there, I went to the Ellis River to try and lose the cops while still heading to the docks. So I ended up losing the cops, and I was the first one to reach the docks again. So I'm waiting on my teammates so our brother can get paid. So I shot this car. Why? I hate it. Ran back to the containers and saw my man Vulture Kid dropping off a vehicle. So now me and him are waiting. So I climbed the top of this thing here, and the third guy drops the vehicle off, and shortly after the last guy drops his vehicle off. Current amount $68,119. So now we're voting on the next job, and this guy picks up Under the Hammer. No hate my guy, but no, I picked semiotics because Under the Hammer is truly bombs, bro. So now we're loading in, man, and the mission that we will be doing is semiotics, thank God. So we start off, and this is the first time I don't hitch a ride with Vulture Kid, and honestly it feels like betrayal. So I shoot off and make my way to the airport, and on my way to the plane I bumped the security guard. So me, Sadvest Bursian and Vulture Kid reached the plane, and before reaching my vehicle I wanted them to go, but it seems as if Vulture Kid was waiting for me to pass. So I went on and entered the car, and my man was late. So now we're gone, and instead of waiting in the parking lot, I decided to leave LSIA. I went up this ramp here and landed on this street which was on, and we witnessed something magnificent. I end up losing the cops and drop the car off, thus completing the mission. Current amount $81,828. So remember when I was happy we weren't doing Under the Hammer? Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So we start off, and I see this bike, man, and I want it. So I aim, shoot, and miraculously miss. So I shoot again and still miss, but I hit someone that I didn't even know was there. But I got the bike anyway. So I'm on my way to the police station, and I see this car's flipped over, and I just know it was the dude in front of me that did this. Now I'm almost at the police station, and my teammates are already there, and because they're there, I'm not expecting as much cops to be present, but I was wrong. In fact, the cops acted like they weren't even there, but it was too late for me because I only noticed when I got in. This is also when I realized that a bike really wasn't the smartest pick for this job, because 5 seconds after entering the police station I lose half my health. Now I'm on foot with a pistol, so now I'm fighting for my life. But I think you know what happens next. I survive and make it out of wrong footage. I get slammed. So now I spawn outside and notice that I'm already surrounded by cops. I ain't even crossed the street yet. So there's a cop car in front of me, but no one was inside. So I ran towards it, killed this bald dude here, and then got in, because running to the police station with so much cops around me screams bad